there's a lot of reasons that Mr. Trump made it difficult for many of us to vote for him. But let me go to this deplorables issue that you raise. That moment, that little moment, is a big window into the spirit that was behind Mrs. Clinton's campaign. Think about it. Think about it this way. Here she is, a former First Lady of the United States. She's supposed to be serving the entire people. She's now running to be president of all the people, right?
Yep.
And her disdain for a major portion of the electorate catches her, and she finds herself saying that 50% of Mr. Trump's supporters are deplorables. Now, there's a British comic who plays a character named Jonathan Pye, and he's a leftist, and he went crazy talking about how the left and Mrs. Clinton lost this election largely because they dismissed the opposition by calling them names. Do you have that, Joe? Can we listen to this? Let's play it.
How many times does the vote not have to go our way before we realise that our argument isn't won by hurling labels and insults? When will we learn that the key is discussion? The left is responsible for this result, because the left have now decided that any other opinion, any other way of looking at the world is unacceptable. We don't debate anymore because the left won the cultural war. So if you're on the right, you're a freak. You're evil, you're racist, you're stupid, you are a basket of deplorables. How do you think people are going to vote if you talk to them like that? When has anyone ever been persuaded by being insulted or labelled? It's time to stop ignoring your opponents, or worse, trying to silence them. It's time to stop banning people from speaking in universities. It's time to stop thinking that reposting an article on your Facebook feed is political engagement. Being offended doesn't work anymore. Throwing insults doesn't work anymore. The only thing that works is bothering, doing something. And all you have to do is engage in the debate. Talk to people who think differently to you and persuade them of your argument. It's so easy, and the left have lost the art. Stop thinking that everyone who disagrees with you is evil or racist or sexist or stupid, and talk to them. Persuade them otherwise, because if you don't, I'll tell you what you get. You get President Trump.
There you have it. I think that's absolutely right. The left, they condescended to, especially the white working class, or even white middle class, who oppose same-sex so-called marriage, who continue to say that abortion is a form of murder, who wanted to stand in support of law and order in spite of some of the terrible things that were done by police this year. Instead of engaging the argument, they criticized. They used name-calling. And that moment when Mrs. Clinton used the word deplorables, I think that cost her far more than she even realizes to this day. It just crystallized the whole spirit of her, well, can't even call it an argument. Name-calling is what it was.